right? So we decided when the theme came in for transportation, let's try to do something about it. And when we started, we thought, let's try to digitize this space. How do we do that, right? And one thing led to another, and we welcome Swift Transit. Now, Swift Transit is a website that allows you to do, let's say, on an intercity bus travel. In that bus traveling, you now have, you can now book your tickets through a wallet. Now, why are we doing a wallet? Any guesses? Why are we not doing Google Pay? Why are we not doing Amazon Pay or whatever? Anybody? Okay. किसी का ऐसा हुआ है कि आप सफा जा रहे हो और आपका डेबिट कार्ड नहीं हो रहा, बैंक सर्वर डाउन आता है? हुआ है बहुतों के साथ? ओके, हाथ आगे आने लग गया. What happens is these servers are not reliable, so we decided we start with a wallet. Now you put your money in the wallet, and that money will be used whenever you go to the conductor, whenever you sit in a bus. That money will be used to take away your ticket. Good? Sounds good? Problem number 2. Anybody here wants to tell?
Yeah, so Swift Transit also addresses the problem of, as Devang said, your ticket getting damaged, or essentially it is a digital ticket, right? So somewhere we are trying to reduce the paper waste also. Even the kind of paper quality that the tickets have is very easily it gets damaged. So this is why we came up with the idea of digitizing the tickets. So we'll show you the demo now.
Visible to everybody? What's written? Yes. The last benches?
So I am one of the user of our own app. So I will log in through the user login. I am the conductor, so I will log in as a conductor. So by clicking on the conductor login, I will log in as a conductor. So for a user boards a bus and he wants to go somewhere else. So he have to ask a conductor for a ticket. So user will ask conductor for a ticket and give his amount, however much tickets he want, and destination where he want to go.
So as I am a conductor, so I am going to start my ride. So first I will choose the bus ID from the drop down. So if I choose the 1, 2, 3 as my bus ID, so there is one button called the start trip, so which will start the trip. So I will click on the start trip button. So my ride is getting started. Now I will click on the bus ID 1, 2, 3. So if you can see, there will be a different options available, like first one is the book ticket, and in that book ticket there will be 3 different options. First one is the wallet, so and second one is the SMS, and third one is the cash. So first one is for the user, those who want to do billing from the wallet. Second one is for the user, those who don't have the Android phone but also want to digitalize the ticket. For that there will be a book ticket with SMS, and third one is the book ticket with cash. This is for the user, those who want to do the billing with the cash but want to digitalize the ticket.
Okay, so as you can see on my screen, I am like here, I have my name and all details, and here on the bottom side I have my wallet balance, which is the wallet, and as they said, we haven't integrated UPI, we have integrated this using Razor. So I have now 1058 as my balance. Please keep track of this. We will ask you once again. So I would like to book my ticket.
Okay. Yeah, sure. How much money you want to add, guys? It's free. Let's add 200 rupees. Okay.
point to note here is that we are taking your money preemptively. So when you are actually traveling, the money or your balance will be hosted on the same server as that of the conductor. So even if the bank server is down, you can be rest assured that until and unless you have your money in the wallet, you can still go ahead with your transaction.
Okay, so as we can see, money has added. So what was previous money and what is now? Of course, it's 200 more. So like I would like to book ticket now.
As there are 3 different options available to book a ticket, so I will ask the user how she want to book a ticket.
I would like to book with wallet.
Okay, so I will go with first option. How many tickets do you want to buy?
I want to buy 4 tickets.
From where to where?
Can I see the options?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I would like to go from Pune Manpa to Pimpri.
So
Okay.
as you can see, there is a one barcode generated at the bottom. So if the user scan that barcode, then it will redirect to payment.
Okay, in the dashboard we can see there is scan for cash and scan for wallet. So we are paying through wallet, so we will go for scan for wallet. You can see the little approve button here. So if I click on approve button, it will ask me to like deduct the money from my wallet. So I click on OK, and now we will once again check our wallet. So it's like deducted.
So as a conductor, I want to verify whether the ticket which is bought by the user is a valid or not. So there is options available at the bottom like verify smart ticket.
And for a consumer or customer like me, there is option like all tickets where you can keep track of your all tickets, like the previous tickets you like had a journey. So in all tickets we can see the ticket.
So if I click on the approve, then it will say that ticket is valid.
This is to simulate when suddenly there are checks that happen in the bus where a TC can just come in and he checks if you have a valid ticket or not. We have tried to make a similar situation. We have tried to mock how a unique ID is given to you per ride, which is only valid through the ride, and which is why one can validate if let's say 2 people are sharing or trying to cheat, they will be caught through this way.
Okay, about the tickets also, we would like to mention one more thing. There are like 3 ways for a particular user to book a ticket. One through the wallet, which we already saw. Second one is through the SMS. For the people who don't have smart phones or people who are older, who are not like very confident.
Yeah, so that's Swift Transit for you. I hope you had a wonderful time to understand our product, and we hope that you would like to invest in our product. Thank you so much, Shaks. Thanks.
Thank you.